Sestassimaisit. Ever wonder what ownership really means? Or how about the concepts of co-ownership or co-sharing? Today we're going to delve into these intriguing aspects of property rights and relationships. Ownership essentially represents the relationship between a person and an object where the individual has complete control over that object. There are four main elements to this concept. Firstly, there is the right of possession. This means having complete rights over an object, even if it is temporarily in the hands of another. Next, there is the right of management. The owner has complete discretion over how they use the object. Thirdly, there is the right of destruction. The owner has the right to destroy or terminate their property, except in cases where the law intervenes. Finally, there is the concept of an indefinite right. The duration of ownership is not specific. It only ends when the object is destroyed or transferred to someone else. Hogi. Now let's move on to the concepts of co-owner and co-sharer. A sole owner is a person who is the only owner of an object. If more than one person owns an object, they are referred to as co-owners. When the ownership of an object is not divided and more than one person owns it, they are co-owners. A co-sharer is someone who receives a specific share of the benefits usufruct from an object but may not necessarily be an owner of that object. Co-ownership can be of two types. Common ownership is when the share of a deceased co-owner gets transferred to his or her heirs. Joint ownership is when the remaining co-owners automatically become the owners of the deceased co-owner's share, unless the law states otherwise. Distinguishing between a co-owner and a co-sharer can be tricky. Every co-owner is a co-sharer, but not every co-sharer is a co-owner. A co-owner has rights in the property, while a co-sharer can only share in the benefits of an object. If the ownership is not divided by any agreement or legal principle, all co-owners have equal rights in every part. If the property is divided, each person becomes the sole owner of their specific part. This is a istienohsar. In conclusion, this discourse primarily clarifies the legal concepts of ownership and shows how to differentiate between a co-owner and a co-sharer. If one has a stake in the ownership, they are a co-owner. And if they only have a share in the benefits, they are a co-sharer.